What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video on the channel. Now today, what we're actually going to be talking about is the question I've been asked so many times in my last video. Every single time I live stream, I get asked it probably once every like 5 minutes. In fact, it's probably less than every 5 minutes. Like literally every time someone joins the stream, they're like, oh my god, how did you get in 2018? Oh my gosh, mind blown. Yeah, accurate representation. But yeah, so today we're going to be talking about how I did and how you guys can get the Skull Trooper in 2018 or May, whatever, like while it's not in the item shop, if you see what I mean. Now, a lot of people have been coming into my streams asking for advice on like where to buy their accounts, what kind of things they should look for and stuff like that. Well, today I'm going to be giving you guys the tips and advice on what you guys should do when you're looking for an account. Now, if you guys didn't see the very first Skull Trooper video I made it because I was looking for a Skull Trooper account for myself, and I kept coming across so many scammers. I mean, they didn't personally scam me because I kind of knew they were scammers just by the sort of actions and what they were like tweeting and stuff like that. But yeah, this is how you guys can hopefully not get scammed when looking for a Fortnite account. Now, tip number 1 is literally just check the person's profile. I avoided Twitter and Instagram purely because everyone promoting on there is literally just looking for an easy scam. Most people that would actually be legit in selling you an account won't be going out there saying, oh, buy my account, oh, $25, ooh, very good price, very good, very cheap, I swear, bro. Step 1 is just avoid Twitter and Instagram unless you know them personally and like can go give them the left, right, good night if they scam you. I just avoid it. So yeah, moving on to the actual payment. Say you come across someone you think is legit. Depending on how they ask for payment is how secure you're going to be. So at the moment, Epic Games have no system in place where you can change the email on the account. So if it's on their email, it's on their email. You cannot have it on your email. For the moment, until they change it, that's just how it is. So the safest way to actually pay somebody for an account is through goods and services. If you know nothing about PayPal, they have 2 options: gifted or friends and family, and goods and services. Goods and services mean you're covered in the case of a scam. You can like refund the money back to you. And if you're a seller looking for like a legit buyer, I would honestly accept goods and services purely for the fact that you can get your account back if they charge back. It's on your email, you have to remember that. And yeah, also be aware of that if you're looking to buy. So yeah, the most common scam I see is people looking for like $25 gift cards, stuff like that, so that they can go on and they can buy themselves V-Bucks without having to deal with like any consequences of chargebacks or stuff like that. Honestly, the biggest tip I can give you is just avoid gift cards. You already know if they're looking for a $25 gift card and they've got like $400 worth of skins, it's just too good to be true. Just don't do it. Just don't. And then obviously if you're going through PayPal, don't do it through friends and family. You're not covered. They are literally just gonna bolt off with your money, and yeah, it won't be a good time for anyone. So yeah, this comes on to my experience now. So I'm gonna give you all the tips and tricks that I use when looking for an account. So I started off on Twitter and Instagram just because, you know, it seems like the most obvious place to look for accounts. I just typed in like Skull Trooper for sale, Fortnite account for sale and stuff like that. I was just like scrolling through them all, and you just come across so many spam accounts, and like every time Fortnite tweets, they'll post like, oh, sell this account, Skull Trooper, Ghoul Trooper, Reaper pickaxe, oh, every single skin in the game, tier 100, $25, all for you. But honestly, just avoid that. Just have some general sense and knowledge. That's way too good to be true, and yeah, it's just not gonna work. So this led me to go on to places like eBay and things like that, purely because they have like a reputation service. But say they sell like 10 items, those customers can rate them out of 5. So if they have a bad experience, they can expose them, be like, oh, I got scammed, do not deal with this seller. And if they get a good service, then you know, you'd be like 5 stars, yeah, really fast service, perfect. So on eBay, the thing I would recommend is avoid everybody with 0 reputation. You already know that they're just going to play the system or something. Although you're covered, technically, it's just going to waste your time because it does take up to 30 days to get your money back. So, you know, if you're waiting for 30 days, that's just a bit peak. But yeah, so what I did is I went on and I looked for accounts, but people who had a big rep. The seller that I actually found, he only had the Skull Trooper and the Reaper pickaxe on his account, and he had a good amount of reputation. And it wasn't just from like Fortnite accounts, because, you know, although that would be fine, I just checked his profile to see what he's like. And he had like loads of stuff sold, like dresses, like shoes and stuff. So you could tell he wasn't really like a scammer because, you know, it was the first time he'd listed anything like that. And from my perspective, what I could see here was like a dad selling his son's account. And I know for a fact my dad would definitely not help me scam at all, because that's just completely against the law. And also another thing is, say there's accounts on eBay for absolutely extortionate amounts of prices, and it's like on bids or something, they probably will not go for that amount. If you go onto eBay and you actually click on the bids, you can see the reputations of the bidders. So what I did is I looked for someone who had an account going. Even though it had high bids, I just checked the reputation. All the bidders had 0 reputation. So I just sent the guy a little message and I was like, yo, I'm really interested in this account. If the bidders don't pay up, will you accept this offer? So I gave him an offer, like a second option, before the bidding had ended. So when the bidding came to a close, he was able to message me pretty much straight away, be like, yo, they haven't paid, you still down to do the offer? So yeah, that is how I got my account, and yeah. So yeah, hopefully this has cleared up a lot of stuff. I know a lot of you guys were asking me about it. So yeah, I hope you guys do manage to find the accounts you want to buy. Hopefully you do not get scammed. Remember, always goods and services on PayPal. That way you're covered. And as a seller as well, just accept goods and services, because that way, you know, if worst comes to worst, you can get your account back. It's still linked to your email unless you contact customer services, I believe. Even then, I've checked Reddit and stuff, because obviously I was kind of worried about it. But yeah, I couldn't find anyone at the moment who'd actually managed to successfully change their email. But yeah, that is it from me. If you guys did enjoy this video, found it helpful in any way, please smash a like. Let me know down below your experience. If you need any advice, also ask me down in the comments below. Remember to turn on your post notifications and subscribe if you're new. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.